first of all, life is short. We all know that. Look over in verse 3 of this psalm. He says, you turn back into dust. That's the first word. And say, return, O children of men, for 1,000 years in your sight are like yesterday when it passes by, or as a watch in the night. You have swept them away like a flood. Second thing, life is like being just swept away, like a flood. It's just gone. And he says in verse 5, in the morning they are like grass, which is sprouts anew. In the morning it flourishes and sprouts anew. Toward evening it fades and withers away. 3 illustrations here. He says, first of all, you're like dust. You're here today, you're gone tomorrow. You came from the dust. To the dust you're going to return. You're just dust in the wind. He says, secondly, it's like being swept away. In the places where we visited in Peru, they're really afraid of El Nino coming, and some of these villages that we visited will be completely wiped away. There won't be anything left of them. And so he says, you're like that. You're like the floods that come in and just sweep things away. He says also, you're like the grass. And the imagery here is, it's planted, and it's green in the morning, and by nightfall, it's dead. So he says, life is very, very short. James 4 tells us, you do not know what your life will be like tomorrow. You are just like a vapor, a steam, that appears for a little while and then vanishes away. Now, here's the good news. Your life is short, my life is short, but it doesn't mean it doesn't have value. It does have value. The Bible says that we're dust. The Bible says that we're swept away. The Bible says grass is valuable. It's valuable.